Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this video is on the equation of a circle. So this is the equation form that we need to use, and it says x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Now r is your radius, so that's the distance from the middle of the circle out to the side, and that will be the same no matter what point in this on the edge of the circle you're trying to get to. And then your x and y are the values that you're going to substitute in depending on what point they give you on the circle. Here we have our first problem, and it says find the equation of a circle with the centre of 0, 0 that passes through the point 5, 5. So if we write out the equation that we had on the previous page, it said x squared plus y squared equals r squared. But we need to incorporate in the coordinates of the centre of the circle. So how we do that is if we take the x values first, we're going to end up with x, take away the value of our centre, which in this case is 0, squared, plus y, take away the value of y at our centre, which is 0, squared is equal to r squared. And here we're trying to find r squared in order to complete our equation. So what we need to then substitute in is the points it passes through, because we've got a point, and if we substitute that into our x and y values, the only unknown is going to be r, so therefore we can solve it. So if we substitute them in, our first value for x is 5, so we're going to have 5 take away 0 squared plus y, which is 5, take away 0 squared is equal to r squared. So 5 take away 0 is just 5 squared, plus 5 squared equals r squared. So when we can simplify that further, so 25, which is 5 squared, plus 25 is equal to r squared. 25 plus 25 is 50, so 50 is equal to r squared, meaning that the square root of 50 is equal to r. So then to write it back into the form of the equation, we're going to have x squared plus y squared, because the centre of our circle was 0. So here when we put in minus 0, it just cancels out, so we can ignore that, is equal to root 50 squared. Here we have our second problem. It says find the equation of a circle which passes through the point 4, 4 and has the centre 1, 2. So just like before, if we write out the standard equation, we've got x squared plus y squared equals r squared. But if you see this time, the centre has values that aren't 0, 0. It's 1, 2. So if we start just like before, we're going to have open brackets x, take away the given x value, which is 1. So take away 1 squared plus y, take away our given y value, which is 2, squared is equal to r squared. Now if we carry on just like before, we're going to substitute in the values for the point given, which is 4, 4. So x, which is 4, take away 1 squared plus y, which is also 4, take away 2 squared equals r squared. So we can simplify this further. So we're going to end up with 4 take away 1 is 3 squared plus 4 take away 2, which is 2 squared equals r squared. And 3 squared gives us 9, and 2 squared gives us 4 is equal to r squared. So when we add those, we get 13 is equal to r squared. So root 13 is equal to r. Now if we put it back in the form like up here, we're going to end up with x minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals the square root of 13 squared. Now these bits are important to put back in like we did here at x minus 1 squared, because that's the component of x for the equation. Whereas in the first one it was 0, so we just wrote x squared. Here our centre is 1, 2, so we need to make sure we put in x minus 1 where our x squared needs to be. We have our third problem, and it says draw the graph x squared plus y squared equals 49. And our equation says that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So 49 is equal to r squared. And when we square root that, r is equal to plus or minus 7, because 7 squared is 49. That means that on each of our axes, the circle is going to cross at 7. So when we label that up, it's going to cross at 7 on the y, 7 on the x, minus 7 on the negative y, and minus 7 on the negative x. And now all we simply do is draw the circle, because here it says x squared. We know that the centre is going to be 0, 0, because we've just got x squared plus y squared. We haven't got x plus 1 squared like we did in the previous one. So now we can simply just draw the circle and join up the dots that we've plotted, as in where the 7s are. And that is the graph x squared plus y squared equals 49. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below any topics I could make a video on to help you out. Also be sure to check out my social medias, which are all in the description box below.